Hey everyone, it's me, Pastor Bruce, lead pastor here at Bethesda, and Pastor Justin, our assistant pastor. We want to speak to you today because of the obvious concern of COVID-19. Of course, I'm sure you've been listening to the news and the concerns in our nation, of course, but also here in our province, and more specifically here in St. John's, and how it affects us as a Bethesda family.
Absolutely, and so we're going to have to make some adjustments as we move forward with this, and we're not making these out of fear, but it's out of caution, and we just want to be able to stand in solidarity with our city and listen to the provincial government's recommendations, especially when it comes to gatherings of 250 people or more, which directly affects us as a church. So,
right, and that's obviously, we want to be proactive and be, as Pastor Justin already said, be in solidarity with our city. And so we're making some adjustments here on the ground here at Bethesda when it comes to our large gatherings. And so let's talk a little bit about what that looks like on the ground here.
Yeah, so immediately this coming Sunday, it's going to affect us in a way. So this coming Sunday, and if required of us in the future, we're not going to be meeting in our physical location here on Eskasoni Place in St. John's, but we are making preparations and we are going to provide an online service experience for our church family and for our community. So we're working toward that right now, today.
And obviously that's a brand new experience for us and a great opportunity for us.
Absolutely.
And keep in mind, church, that we are not responding to this situation and concern out of fear. We want to really partner with our city and be in solidarity with our city and be a part of the solution moving forward over the next couple of weeks. And so that's why our new online, we'll be having a new online experience for this week at least, and we'll look at the following weeks afterwards.
Yeah, so we'll stay connected to what's happening, and we'll continue to communicate as things continue to unfold. It's important for us to remember a couple of things. First of all, we just want to encourage you, stay connected first of all. Stay connected to one another, stay connected to your neighbors, in the midst of this social distancing. That doesn't mean that we're not still for our neighbor and for our city and for our community. And secondly, there's no such thing as social distancing when it comes to your relationship with God. God is near, and His church, He's going to build His church regardless of our situation, and we're just doing our part to honor and serve Him the best we can.
Right. And so stay connected to our social media, because the news is changing and information changing, and we'll adjust with that as well.
Yeah.
But let me speak to you for a moment as your lead pastor. One of the verses that really has been on my heart and have come to my mind over the last couple of days is Psalms 46. The Lord is our refuge and strength, and ever-present help in trouble. And that's a reminder to us that in the middle of uncertainty, that's when God's presence is the strongest. And the key verse in that chapter is, "Be still and know that I am God." And that's the beauty of it. And the context of that chapter is David in the middle of fighting with the enemy in the neighboring nations. And his success wasn't his military experience. His success was his ability to hear God's voice in the middle of uncertainty. And it's a message to us that we don't respond out of fear. We have the presence of God with us, with your families, and He is going before us. He's not only speaking into our situation, but He's actually speaking into the uncertainty of our situations and going before us. So this is a reminder to us that we're not responding out of fear. We are God's children, and He's in front of us with this, and we're going to see on the other side of it what God is going to do through us in our community, and so on and so forth. So that's the message.
And so in spite of these unique challenges, we believe God is giving us some new opportunities for ministry and to share His love with our community, and so we're going to do that. And so I'm excited to lead worship this coming weekend online. I've never done this before. It's going to be a new experience for many of us, but I hope you'll still make it a priority to join us at 11:15 on Sunday morning. We're going to go live, and we'll send that information out through our social media networks and our email contacts and so forth. And so we just encourage you to join us this Sunday. And a good idea might be, if you want to just do it as a family in your home, that's fine. But if you want to gather some friends, or if you're a part of a small group and you guys want to say, let's a few of us get together Sunday and join church online, that would be awesome.
And there's just something exciting about that.
Exactly.
Really.
So we're going to do our best. We encourage you to do your best to help us share this news, spread the word. And we encourage you to join us this Sunday at 11:15 at Bethesda online.
Absolutely.
So we hope to see you,
Hope to see you
very
there.
soon.